Hi everybody, it's Jen from Scrapping Posh, and I am here with an ASC supplies haul. So that's ASC supplies on Etsy or asccraftsupplies.com, and you can use Scrapping Posh 10 for 10% off your total purchase. So, what did I get? First, let's do the one paper collection I got, and it is from Ciao Bella. It's called London's Calling, and I love the owls, I love the buildings. So I got the 12 by 12 and the 8 by 8. I didn't go nuts and get all the different, you know, like cut aparts and all that stuff. Kind of keep it simple here. So let's open her up and see. Now on the 12 by 12 and the 8 by 8, there are some different patterns. Like this one has a nice chest pattern that this one doesn't have, but we'll just go through just so you can get the vibe. As always, the back of the front has a pattern on it, no waste, and I love these buildings. They're so cool. There's some postage stamps, would be good for a junk journal. Another storefront. The chest pieces. The owls that I love. Has a nice pattern. That reminds me of the Winter Rose collection, actually. All these doorways. Got a plaid. And here's some cut aparts, so you still get some cut aparts with the collection. It's a nice pattern. You got some strips. A map of the London. The chest pieces again. Here's a very bright blue. Oh, it's flocked. It's flocked, guys. It's fuzzy. I love it. I did not know that. It didn't say anything about it. Okay. The back of that one's plain, of course, because I'm sure they'll do something to manufacturing. Well, that's really neat. Ha! Surprise! Okay. Well, now I'm curious. Yep, it's in that one too. I'm going to open it. I love the owls. They are wonderful. Okay. Similar, but not the same. There's a big bin. A little grid there. There's the chessboard looking one. That's a duplicate pattern, duplicate pattern, duplicate pattern. There's some 4x6 cut aparts. They're not 4x6, they're a little smaller. Love the owls. Love it, love it, love it. The clocks. And then, yep, here it is. It is flocked. That's so neat. Okay. And then we get a stripe in this one with this really cool owl there. If I do an album, he's going to be on the front. Okay, surprises. I love surprises. There's my paper collection I bought. I also bought this paper, but it's just full of like wood. I thought for some of my little room boxes, if I wanted to cheat and just do paper instead of actual like wood popsicle stick flooring or whatever, this would be the way to go. So I got 100. No, it doesn't say 100 anywhere. Where did I get that? Basic book 10 backgrounds, wood, Mente. But yeah, it's double-sided. Lots of options there. I got the emerald green Cora fabric. So this is really thin fabric, and I thought it would go good with miniature furniture. Like if I wanted to do bedding or something like that. It's not thin, but it flows good, I guess. Does that make sense? But yeah, so I got some Cora fabric. I have red and black already. That was neat. I have a Graphic 45 mini pocket album. They had these with boxes a couple of years ago. Actually, it was a little smaller. This is a 4x5. I think the ones with the boxes were a little smaller. I'm going to cut this off. So let's look inside and see what it's all about. I love pre-made albums because sometimes, girl, you just don't want to think. And that's me. Sometimes I just don't want to think. When I'm crafting, I want to be happy and not think sometimes. Other times I like the challenge. Okay, so this is the Graphic 45 Black ATC Tag and Pocket Album. It seems like the same size. I did a little Graphic 45. Oh, those are cute. There's a little pocket. I did a Graphic 45. It was one of the Halloween collections, the newer collection. Pocket in the back, and then a plain page. So the cool things about these is you can leave them the way they are, just, you know, just mat them, or because of these gussets are so big, you can add hinges, pages, pockets, whatever you want to these pages here. And there's 4 signatures with 3 pages each. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice to do a thing where you don't have to make up your own stuff. We have the refill of the Ultra Bond adhesive. It's not really a refill. I mean, you can use it the way it is, but I have my tried and trusted used a lot bottle here. And then you buy the tip and the pin separate. So don't forget to do that if you're buying this size, I think. Yeah, the tip will even fit on here if you want to do it that big, but I like putting the tip on the smaller ones just because it's easier to use. So I got that. The craft glue, which I like also. Let me pull it up. Okay, so the art glitter glue, which I also really like, and it has small bottles like this available. I heard you can't ship it in the wintertime because it freezes and then it's no good. So for now, I'm going to use this. I still have 2 bottles of this to use, but I didn't want to mix it up. So either one, if you're in a warm place, buy this in the winter. If you're in a cold place, buy this in the winter. Okay. That's that spiel. Crystal has both on ASC, so no worries. And I forgot one of the paper pads. This is the Basic Book 12. I forgot one of the paper pads. This is the Basic Book 12. And it also has wood patterns, but then the wood patterns have patterns on them. So that's neat. And then we'll go into the rice paper that I got. Again, all these patterns are pretty small, and they're very wallpaper-like for most of them. I'll show you the ones that aren't, which are these. So those are for wallpapers, and I may have to get some more depending on the size of my room. And then I got these 2, which are really neat, and I thought these would go good for wall art for miniatures, for maybe some of the patterns that go on the furniture, but very winter-esque theme, but I thought they would be neat, so we'll see what we can do with those. That's it for the rice paper. I got these little charms because I've been eyeballing them forever and I just never got them, so now I have these little cauldron charms. I think they were on sale too. And last but not least, I got the seed beads, or they're not seed beads, they're seedlings, and they are from Blue Fern Studios, and they're the little bitty tiny glass seedlings that you can put in your flowers. So I got the colors that I didn't have. I got green, this aqua royal, which is like a blue purple, and yellow, and they have lots of uses. You can use them, like I said, on the flowers. You just glue them on. You can use them in little jars. You can use them on a lot of different things. So I got 4 of those, and I think those were on sale too. So anyhow, these are, or this is my ASC supplies haul. So ASCcraftsupplies.com, ASC supplies on Etsy. Use Scrapping Posh 10 for 10% off to get your goodies. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.